What's going on, Scorpio? How are you doing? Hope we're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for the month of June 2023. So in this reading, Scorpio, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you regarding the month of June 2023, Scorpio. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Scorpio, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below. If you are new here, it goes a really long way over here. But without further ado, I'm gonna pull the energy now and we will see what wants to come through for you for June 2023, Scorpio. Create the orb. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Scorpio. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Okay. Wow, very interesting energy that you got going on here, Scorpio. Before we get into the tarot, let's go ahead and start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, some messages from the universe for you regarding June 2023 specifically. The first energy you have here is Cernunnos, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased this month here. So Cernunnos really is a reminder to stay grounded here, but there's a deeper message with this one, Scorpio, about some sort of, this is a reminder to connect to the animal spirits that you may have around you. If some of you are unaware, we all have a totem animal, a shadow totem animal, a spirit animal, like a soul animal. And I would really advise all of you, for some sort of reason, to get in touch with your spirit animal team, okay? And it's not just gonna be like, oh, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm a scorpion. I don't think most of you think that, even though you have that power as well, obviously. But for me, for example, my primary spirit animal is the American bald eagle. And you may see me like look kind of like an eagle. And the more I tap into that, the more I learn about eagles, the more my power grows. And it's the same for you. If there's any sort of repeating animal that keeps showing up in your life over and over again at opportune times, the also thing interesting is it's almost like they will never attack you. Now, that's just kind of a sub-message. The other message of Cernunnos here, Scorpio, is definitely to connect with the ancestors of your DNA, your genetic homeland, okay? And there's something about the power of that. The power of all of our ancestors are holding us. And this is something I see a lot of people struggle with who even live in the USA, or they have an extreme resistance to it. You know, I mean, even some of my friends, like, because I'm super into heritage, like studying family history, anthropology, it works for me. But there's power, you know, what is old, what is true holds deep power. What is new, changeable, can kind of be fleeting. There's a message coming through to connect with your ancestors here, right? Because there's a lot of, once again, in the USA, in New York where I'm from, I'm like, yeah, like I love my Irish heritage, Scottish, whatever it is, I'm bringing it up, and my friends are like, dude, you're an American, shut up with that, like stop, like dude, you're not Irish. And I'm like, dude, it's just like connect with your roots, please. In America, people have so much resistance to that. You can't rep it, you're an American, and obviously I'm an American first, yeah, but like, don't push that side away. Now, this is also about sexual energy, Scorpio. There is something, and a lot of you are going to have an opportunity Scorpio, I don't know how I want to say this one. I don't know how I want to deliver this to you. Let's just put it this way. For those of you that have been dating someone and it's very stale, I'm just going to tell you how it is. A lot of you have been craving a different sexual experience. A lot of you have been craving it. You may not admit it to yourself, Scorpio. But what I'm telling you here, if you're dating someone, there's a partner here, there's something about the sex goes stale this month. And it could be something that you work through, but for a lot of you, there's something about exploring your sexuality this month, really diving into it. Now, for some of you, if you're too loose with it, it could have to do with taming it down, but not really. I'm not really getting that. Not really getting that one. If anything, I'm getting that there's someone that you're bored with. If there's someone that you've been doing something with, you're getting bored with it, and a lot of you don't want to admit that to yourself. It's challenging, but I would advise it if that's the case. All right, okay, and then we have also the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. There's something about the divine feminine coming through. This card really represents the divine feminine, Scorpio, and it helps us to move beyond. It helps us to move beyond like the male patriarchy. And there's something, especially if you're a male Scorpio out there listening to this, there may be something that you need to stop treating women as an object. You need to stop objectifying women, and that's holding you back. Some of you are just like, oh, and that's really holding, if you're a guy. Now, if you're a woman, this is something about embracing the power of that, okay? And there's something about the, female, like this card is here to bring about equality and help us move beyond the male-only image of God, okay? So moving beyond the male, and there's also this weird one, and listen, if you're a feminist out there, more power to you. I don't care what you do. I know that I can come off as judgmental sometimes, Scorpio, but I'm really not. You do you, just let me do me too. But there is a message out there, and it has to do with your ancestors too. Like, I understand that women have been completely, basically like abused in this male dominant society. Totally understand that. Like last long time, totally understand that. But there's something for you hardcore feminists out. I'm pushing your buttons right now. Even for those of you that don't think, listen. There's something about like connecting to the fact that for a long time, like women were leaders of society. Like if you go back before the guns, if you go back into your particular family's DNA, like in Ireland, there's all these like Queen Maeve, all these queens, and so a lot of you, I am getting this. Yes, is there suppression now? Totally. And are we overcoming it? Yes, but you need to remember, the way that you think history works, you may be fighting for something that you need to be and then there's one of your ancestors yo, I was a queen, what you doing over here? And you're just oh yeah, maybe I should stop going on the protest. But it's listen, do you, I'm not judgmental, I'm just telling you what's coming through. And there's something about you dancing as a sacred feminine, shoving the feminine in people's face. But for those of you that have done that a little bit too much, there's also understanding that there has been societies where queens were the top dog for many eons. And if you look a true man in the face, a true man will tell you that it's females hold the power. Because without a woman, there would be no anything, right? Mother Earth, Mother Womb. And so there's something about moving beyond the whole gender war and moving together, okay? There's something about that. You need to peep it out, because some of you needed to peep that one. Then you have Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance system is coming through loud and clear. Some of you, there's about dancing. For some of you, if you've been something about your sexuality, if you're a woman, you need to look at that and be honest with yourself about that. It can go either way, I'm getting. This one here is really, you're here to light up the world with this one. You may feel that there's a lot going on at once in your life right now, and it's because your energy is magnetic to others, Scorpio, and everyone is going to want a little piece of your energy this month. And I don't think you're afraid to give it, though. For a lot of you, there is an opportunity to connect with someone from your past. Maybe even like some sort of like sexual like rebound with some like a past relationship. If you're single, or if you decide to move on from someone in June 2023, there is going to be a reunion with a past person coming back. It's either that or there's someone that reminds you of a past person coming back, but there is that opportunity, and there is I'm just going to be honest with you. There's an opportunity to bang one of your exes in June 2023. Whether you want to do that or not, I don't know, but I think you do, to be honest. And if it's not this person, it's just someone that you like feel like you know in a past life, etc. Let's get into the tarot. Scorpio, your opportunity is the Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Passion, right? This is you doing like dancing in front of like some sort of like, toxic masculine guy's face, and he's like, you shouldn't do that if you want guys to look at you like that. And you're just like, you know what I mean? So this is embracing the divine feminine if you're a woman. If you're a masculine Scorpio, there could be a fire sign that you're connecting to. This is the fire, but it also, because Cernunnos came out, life force, this is you getting in touch with your own sexuality. You're gonna have to do that in your own way. Some of you may be using your sexuality to your goal achievement, but this is not, mainly this is about like passion. Like there's an opportunity to admit, what is my highest form of excitement, and then exploring that, because a lot of you have been stuck in something that you basically are like, it's great, but I know there's more, but I'm just like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. And then your challenge is the Ten of Swords. A lot of you are going to be going through a breakup with a situationship or with a boyfriend or girlfriend. I am getting that. Or ending the way you relate to the world in general, relating to something. Your opportunity is the Queen of Wands, and she's looking. Your challenge is the Ten of Swords. So the challenge is something is definitely, and you have it twice, something's coming to an end for you, Scorpio. I do feel that this is a relationship for many of you. If you've been on the fence, or once again, a lot of you, this is simply, and a lot of you hate this, by the way. This is about a lack of sexual passion within a relationship, point blank, or you saying to your partner, hey, like, let's keep together, but I need to like experiment, or hey, I love you, I want to be committed to you my whole life, but we need to do this. Let me try this, whatever that is. And then your partner flips out. I'm literally getting this. Your partner is like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No. And you're just like, well, this ain't gonna work then. I thought we could do it together. We can't? Fine. And so that's what's going on here. I'm sorry to tell you. And then when it comes to your overall general energy, Scorpio, you have the Six of Cups, you have the Four of Wands, and you also have the Ten of Wands. For a lot of you, you're going to be connecting with a past lover. If it's not a past lover, it's someone who reminds you of a past lover. And it's going to feel like a lot. It's going to feel like, ooh, like steamy. Like I'm just getting, and this, it has to do with the ending to someone else. For a lot of you, this is simply, for a lot of you, you're going to admit incompatibility in a dating situation, in something, love and intimacy. You're going to admit compatibility, and then maybe you go single. For a lot of you, this is simply you disconnecting from a past person. The Six of Cups has to do with the past, your hometown roots. The Four of Wands has to do with a rite of passage, so maybe something that was in alignment before, but now it's meant to go. A rite of passage is something like you were meant to experience, but not forever. And the Ten of Wands definitely induces an ending. And the reason I say that as well, harshly, is because the Ten of Swords is your challenge. The Ten of Wands is here. Something feels heavy. What I'm getting this, especially in a sexual thing. What once felt light, what once felt fun, what was once filled with passion, now is not filling you with that passion. And so you're going to have to do something about that. For some of you, there's going to be a rebound within this month with a past person. For others of you, it's just about you moving on from the current person that you're with in a dating situation. Now, because I just feel like someone's refusing to cooperate, you know? I just feel that. I just feel like someone is refusing to cooperate with you, for some of you. Now, in what you don't see coming, you have the Hermit, you have the Five of Wands, and you have the Empress here, Scorpio. And so, for a lot of you, this is, I'm gonna be honest, like this is you taking your power back and disconnecting from games, or feeling, I just feel like you're, you know, you feel like someone's playing with you, or you feel like someone's dominating you even. Like, I feel like for a lot of you you could have like quite a dominant partner, whether this is a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter, or whether this is a they, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. It's like a lot of you felt dominated by, or you're gonna, and this is what you don't see coming. So a lot of you, there could be some sort of competition with you and someone that you just decide to disconnect from and take your power back. And what you don't see coming as well, there could be a lot of spicy, like the Empress is to do with, you know, once again, that feminine empowerment. She's the embodied, the divine feminine. And the Five of Wands, there could be also, once again, with this card, there's going to be a lot of people, Scorpio, I hope you're paying attention, that want you. And it's going to be very careful. For those of you that are single, or for those of you that are moving on from something and you're hungry for new passionate experiences, you do need to be careful who you choose. You do need to be careful who you choose to give yourself to in that way, because there is going to be a lot of options. There are going to be a lot of people that are interested in you. But what I'm getting from this is you need to be very selective. Don't just, you know, in other words, some of you, there's a temptation here to just jump because you're so thirsty on the inside, because you're so bored with what you got, or you're so thirsty for something. For some of you, you're going to be thirsty to recreate a past experience with someone. It's like there could be this temptation to just jump on the carousel, or the scissor carousel, and be selective, because know your worth. Know your worth. Don't just jump from something to the next thing. I don't think a lot of you would, but I'm telling you, some of you might, and you don't see it coming. So now, when it comes into with your advice from Spirit, you have the Nine of Wands, you have the Moon, and you also have this Knight of Swords here in your advice. So with this advice here, you know, someone is putting I'm getting you could be in an ego battle with someone, especially with the person you're disconnecting from in love, the person you're disconnecting from in an intimate situation in June 2023, Scorpio. Someone just rubs you the wrong way. It's almost like someone's true colors have come out, and now you can, you know what, it's like when you move in like with a lover, it's like you can really peep their energy. There's something about like you just saying, you know what, like I don't know where I'm gonna go, but this ain't it anymore. And so there's an opportunity to really like stop shoving your feelings in the closet, Scorpio. A lot of you've been doing that with this person. A lot of you have felt a lack of passion over the last few months, and you've been trying to like spice it up. You've been trying to deny it. You've been trying to do everything you can. They just don't have the libido to keep up with yours, or maybe it's too much. You know your situation. And then you have the Knight of Swords here. And so this is you, Spirit is advising you to charge fully into the unknown. And you know, what is the Moon? The Moon is the feminine. The Moon is the unconscious part of life. There's almost like, once again, you're going to be pushing people's buttons here. And so there's a lot going on, so let's go ahead and clarify. But, you know, take bold action here, Scorpio, for sure. You know, this is about, don't overthink, like, do what you feel and don't overthink it. You know, the Knight of Swords in your advice, this is someone, Scorpio, who does not necessarily think of the long-term consequences of their actions. And because that's in your advice, there's something that you're like, you know, every single part of our body like has its own individual consciousness. People don't think about it this way because it can freak them out. Like my pinky, people look at like little kids, they're like, my pointer finger is having a conversation with my pinky. And we look at that kid, oh, he's just a little kid. Or if an old man does it, oh, he's a schizophrenic. No, every part of your body has its own consciousness. This world is trippier than you think. And I'm just getting like a lot of you, I don't know how I want to say this. A lot of you, because Scorpio rules the sexual organs. A lot of you, your sexual organs are trying to tell you, hey, this has been fun, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you how it is. I know you appreciate the Aries, both ruled by Mars, but you got that Pluto that just makes me like, Pluto, power. Ooh, okay, I'm done. Why is the Queen of Wands here in your opportunity? And there's also a message about someone on birth control. For some of you, there's a certain percentage of Scorpios that are getting very angry with this reading. I have to say it, there's a certain percentage of you Scorpios, if you're on some sort of pharmaceutical drug, I'm not judging. I don't know your situation, so you may need to be on this, and there's absolutely zero judgment coming from me. But there's something about your scent is off. There's something about your pheromones are off. There's something about some of you Scorpios out there, you've been on a pharmaceutical birth control or something for your health, and you're not even realizing how it's ruining your own natural selection when it comes to your own partners. There's something about you can't smell, like you don't even know who you're with because your pheromones are off. Some of you are getting very emotional about that, so I'm gonna back off a little bit. But there is something about like connect with your ancestors, go into the woods, and like the best doctors, Scorpio, are sunlight, nature, good whole foods, good emotional connections, and good sex. But a lot of you, your pheromones are off, so you don't even know what you're looking at here. God damn it. Okay. And then the Queen of Wands in your opportunity is clarified by the Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Scorpio, a lot of you, there's going to be an opportunity for you to connect with an earth sign or a fire sign. For a lot of you, this is going to be, if you're a woman, this is an earth sign that's coming into your life. This could, whoever this person is, they're very good looking, or they're very wealthy, or they're very both. They have a lot of status. The Empress is you here. And because the Five of Pentacles is here, once again, also, don't be afraid to walk away from something that you feel the passion is gone. Once again, but there's also something about a rebound. Remember, in your overall general energy, you have the Six of Cups, you have the Four of Wands, and you have the Ten of Wands. The first way to look at that is move on from someone in your past. The second way to look at that, and what I'm getting with it, especially with an earth sign or a fire sign, doesn't have to be, someone could just embody those characteristics. There is something that fell apart with you and someone in the past. Five of Pentacles, you went through a breakup with someone. Once again, this is an ex. They're very earthy, that there is going to be an opportunity for you to reconcile, or if maybe don't even get into a relationship with them, but like there is some sort of unfinished sexual business between you and someone, and it's a choice to you, but a lot of your pheromones are off, and so you're not even going to receive it. For those, why is it? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to tear you up here. Why is the Ten of Swords here for you, Scorpio, in your challenge? What is this Ten of Swords here for? The Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you don't need no more information. Could have been something about gossip. There's something about, this is coming to a harsh ending. Wow. There's something about someone, you don't trust them anymore. This is about someone that you are, a recent relationship, you don't trust them anymore. Someone went behind your back and said something to someone. Once again, for some of you, I've been harping on, oh, there's no sexual thing. And for a lot of you, what I'm getting now is, no, there still is. You can still bang them all you want. You can still scissor them all you want, Scorpio. But what I'm telling you is, like, there's something about for those of you, it's a double whammy. You're still not feeling the passion anymore, but for a lot of you, you still are feeling the passion, which makes it harder to walk away. But someone gossiped about you, someone went behind your back, someone you can't trust this person anymore, and your challenge is you don't want any more information about them. The Page of Swords in reverse. You're like, I'm done. Once again, Scorpio, one of the most loyal signs, but if you sting a Scorpio once, they will poison drip the effing crap out of you. All right, so with that being said, I do want to clarify, why is the Six of Cups here in your overall general energy? Okay, yep. Yeah, this is a lot of you reuniting with a past lover, or it's someone, you're going to meet them and you're going to be like, I've known you before. And it's a past life connection, or it's a literal past lover, or it's moving on from a current lover that will become past lover in the beginning of June. Also, it's going to happen on the full moon. For a lot of you, there's something about the full moon in Sagittarius that is going to make you more adventurous. Yeah, this is someone, this is the Six of Cups, Scorpio, in your overall general energy is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. This is someone that you've been thinking about. you know, you could have been planning, should I reach out to this person or should I not? Should I do it? There also could be a friendship thing here. Whoever this person is, this could be someone from your hometown, but you're just friends. Like you two are just friends, but you both secretly wanted something more, and now the opportunity is going to go there, especially if you're traveling to your hometown or something. There's something about that. And with that being said, Scorpio, I honestly feel that I've given you what I needed to in this reading. So with that being said, I hope you have a great June 2023. Some intense stuff, but what else is